Thailand may be limited in so many ways, but we are our own worst enemies. I'll tell you why. For starters, the African communities here in the kingdom is quite envious of each other. It's more like we are in a war front where everybody struggles to survive. There is no unity, there is no collaboration. People try to kill each other. That's the honest truth. It's quite toxic. And all this bad behavior and negative energy stems from three factors. One, gossip and togetherness. Not in a positive way, but in a very negative way. People gossip as if they left home, paid for their air ticket to come to another man's country and gossip each other. And even with the gatherings that they create, it's not for something positive, it's for negativity. People have deliberately become hand clappers, sycophants, just because they benefit one or two things from others. Nobody dares to say the truth because they are afraid that somebody might insult them or even reveal their secret. Go around the social groups that we have in the kingdom. People insult each other because you know one or two negative things about your friend. You feel like it's a weapon that you should use against the person when he or she airs out his or her mind. This attitude is very bad and it's not helping us. And another aspect is envy, greed. For example, those that have been here for a long time or those that are fortunate to have few connections or know how to do things, they tend to exploit others. Like I always say, I don't like to call names, but if you step on my toes, I will expose you because I have all evidence. I keep things here in my Google Drive, names, location, passport number, addresses. I know all those people. How can you justify the fact that you will be selling a visa to a fellow brother or sister for more than 1.5 million to 2 million when even you yourself did not pay that amount to obtain a visa to travel to this country? Greed. And when somebody complains because you feel like you have the majority, you wouldn't care. And what is funny is all of you, those people who keep complaining, you are all hypocrites. That's what I would say. Because you tend to keep quiet and protect those that you fraternize with, and you will pick up minor cases that has nothing to make a fuse, a news about it. It's so annoying. One of the reasons why I decided to get involved with this social media stuff is to help and provide way for so many people. But whatever I'm charging, I see myself more like a pastor. I call it a stipend because it's nothing as compared to what other people charge. But it's funny, you guys will still be the same person to come around and try to give me stress and create me difficulties in my line of work. And the last point that kills us Africans in this country is blind leadership. Yeah, those of you calling yourself leaders, whom are you leading? What are your criterions in leading people? You think leadership is to go out with a group of persons, drink alcohol in the bar and gossip and go home? It's funny how you guys will go to social groups, like our own social groups, this so-called Anglo-Thai Cameroonian social group. You go there, is gossiping from one angle to the other. You cannot call people out to express your mind, and even when you want to call, you call with a biased mind. How can you get a story and you don't care to listen to both parties? You go ahead and make your judgment because you already have prejudice, preconceived bias towards the person. It's more like everybody is just waiting like, oh, I know this person. Had you with me, you land for my trap. I could sample you. How can we grow? So to all of you newcomers in this kingdom, my advice would be like, be careful. Do not be ignorant. It's better to walk alone than to have a bunch of people who will never help you. And for those of you experienced ones, those that have been living here for a long time, retrace your steps and do what is right. Karma is real. You will surely reap what you sow. That's the honest truth. Good equals good, bad equals bad. That's why at times I do not argue or fight with people. Do what you like, but karma is real. Please, this world is a small place. Life is short. Greed, selfishness, defamation, condemnation will lead us nowhere. It will lead us nowhere. Most of you are parents. We are fathers and mothers to our kids. What example are you showing the younger generation coming up? Please, it's time for us to sit up. Rude awakening. Be honest to yourself. The system is messed up. Before we point fingers at the ties that they are unfair towards us, we have to clean our own house. Thanks. See you next time.